Okay everyone, we are on tour stop number 6 today. We are in the heart of Walnut Creek right now with Mount Diablo behind us. Today is all about the East Bay. We're on our way to Danville where we're going to talk with Marty Breen. He's the owner of Forward Motion Sports. We're going to talk all things marketing, so get ready, let's go.
I've been on a long road.
Okay everyone, super pumped today. We are actually at Forward Motion Sports here in Danville, and I got introduced to Marty Breen here. He's the owner from a very good friend, Kevin Magna. So thank you, Kevin. And we're here to talk about marketing. And so Marty, I like to always start things off with maybe a little bit of in a nutshell, what your business is all about. And then like to kind of segue into how can we help you kind of decipher some of the marketing that's out there and how can we help you in that regard. So.
Perfect. Our business is really a specialty running store. We've been at it for 27 years. Our specialty is actually fitting people for shoes, getting the right product on their feet. Everybody's foot's a little bit different, and we want to make sure that's the key, that we get the right product, the right size on their feet. We also carry everything else you'd want to do if you're exercising in the gym, out in the outdoors, from trail shoes, your socks, everything you need to take with it, nutrition, apparel, those kind of things. But it comes back to the shoes. That's number one, Bryce.
Excellent. Being a trail runner myself, I'm very interested in what you sell here, so we're in the best place to be right now.
I'm a little bit old school, so trying to get all those new technologies and using them to the best of our benefit. I have some young crew that does it really well, but trying to give them the direction they need and then take the store so we can kind of try to capture that market that we're missing out there.
So you're really, the customer experience and the customer service needs to be top notch. And my whole thing right now, and it has been for quite some time and moving for the foreseeable future, is making yourself as your own, essentially a media company, producing your own content. You already mentioned to me that 2 of your employees are actually their current track and cross country coaches. And yourself, you have quite a running history
Right.
as well, triathlon. So you have a lot of expert knowledge that people, the big boys, online big retailers do not have. So it's all about really showcasing your expertise and your expert authority in this realm of running, shoes, fit, everything to do with getting people prepped for the outdoors. So you can very well create a content. It doesn't have to be a vlog, but create like a content machine where you're documenting one of your best customers' journeys from like being given kind of prognosis from their doctor that they need to start getting in shape, and maybe they've made a marathon or a half marathon as their goal to do that, or as the vehicle to do that, and taking kind of people on that journey.
That's a really good idea, because we deal with that, every day.
Yeah.
Taking people from an injury, someone that says, hey, the doctor says you got to get off the couch and you got to start exercising. You need to monitor your heart rate. So we'll sell those things, but then to chronicleize that and to put that into form and say, hey, let's follow this person, let's see what they're doing. We get people every day that come in, they have plantar fasciitis, a problem, probably the most common thing that we'll see. And we know how to take care of it. There's a lot of doctors that'll do many different things. We just need to support that foot correctly. But it's really curious. I'm really curious to see is how we could track that from a customer that comes in and we fit them for a shoe to see what's going to take care of it, how we want to take care of it, and say, hey, Bryce, how's that foot treating you now that we fit you for that new shoe? Have you changed? You've been able to exercise more, do things without the pain. And to see a positive thing would be a great story that we could track and then build that out to other people so we can promote that kind of stuff, that hey, we're here to help you. And that's probably the biggest thing too, is we find is most people don't know what type of foot they have. They don't know what their shoe size is. They have an improper fit on a shoe almost probably 80% of the time. And so we're here to fit them for the right type of shoe on their foot and then the right fit. And that makes all the difference in terms of the comfort and everything that you'll see. And so how do I communicate that out?
Well, the key is majority of people nowadays do not like to read. They'd rather watch TV. So jumping into doing more video, because I know you're into social media, but in terms of the content that you're generating for the social media, you can very well take one piece of content and dice it up into different lengths for different purposes. But essentially, if you took, say, a runner that was in that situation and they had 5 months to train for marathon, half marathon, you could very well like take people outside the store, in the store, fit process, and show them why you guys are the experts in doing it right. So thank you again.
Bryce, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Okay, everyone, that was awesome talking with Marty. Hopefully you got some great information, some tips out of that talk, everything content, video related. And now we're in Danville. And before we leave and wrap up this episode, I want to give you an essential marketing tip. And it really encompasses the fall season, which is right now. This is your window for you to really plan out 2019. This is your chance to really get creative and think about month by month what you're going to do in 2019 to take your business to the next level. I have some resources for you, so look below the video. There's probably some links or downloads you can take advantage of to really map out that marketing plan as well as your budget to stay on your numbers and not make 2019 the year where you do not go over budget, where you're just on top of your strategic marketing plan. You're a proactive marketer and not a reactive marketer. That's my goal, is to empower you as a business owner to go big next year and do it right and don't spend that much money. Marketing does not need to cost that much. So take advantage of this window. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up here. Okay everyone, this has been a fantastic tour stop here in the East Bay. Can't wait, our big finale is coming next month, and that's when we hit Silicon Valley. Already have the winner picked out for our monthly marketing award, so stay tuned, a lot more coming your way.